Well, I would say one of the first things they all are misinformed about or perceive is that I'm tying my money up. And nobody wants to tie their money up. And I'll say, well, where is your money now? And they'll say, well, it's in the stock market. I'll say, well, then you're violating your own principle, because the money isn't always liquid in the market either. If you always have to have your money liquid, put it under the mattress. But why don't you do that? Because it's not necessarily safe. Thieves can break in. You don't make a return on it. It doesn't provide income. So you got to put it somewhere. And we're not offering perfection. There's no such thing as a perfect investment. But if I can have my money be relatively safe, if I can have an opportunity for modest growth, if I can have powerful income that lasts for as long as I do and my spouse as well, man, that's a great place to put it. So then I show them that there's plenty of liquidity. You know, most annuities allow 10% of the principal or of the growth included to be liquid every year. So I'll say, well, do you have a plan in place to spend all your life savings in the next 10 years? Because on 100 grand, 10 grand a year is all of it in the next 10 years. Oh no, I won't go through it that fast. So, well, I'll let you without a penalty. And then if you offer bonus annuities that have cash vested on day one, the bonus is vested right away, no vesting period, you can use the bonus to offset the cost of liquidity charges inside the vehicle to create even more liquidity, up to 50% a day. And then I'll say, can you think of anything cause you to spend half your life savings in a single day? And they're like, well, no, I can't think of one. And I say, well, I can't either. But if there was, the problem would be the emergency, not where you park the money.
And I think many times people double count their assets. They say, oh, I've got this money in a bond, it's earning 3% and it's liquid. Well, not if they're taking the 3%, it's really not liquid, because if they took it out, then they wouldn't get their income. And so people double count assets all the time. The other thing is the annuity is so much more efficient at delivering income. Curtis Cloak always talks about holding the money hostage. And if you've got $1 million in bonds, to get $30,000 a year, you're holding $1 million hostage. Where that same money to get the $30,000, you might only need $500,000 or even less in an annuity, and now you've got $500,000 of real liquidity. And so many times they double count the assets. They don't really understand what is liquid and what is not. And I believe the annuity can increase your liquidity rather than decrease it.